Your face is your face. Oh, don't boot me. I love your face too.
You're so cute.
You're so cute.
So how is your Monday going?
It's going good. Can I touch you with my cold hand?
Yes.
This is my regular hand.
Mm-hmm.
This is my cold hand.
You do have a cold hand.
I do have a cold hand. I wish my hand wasn't so cold.
Layers.
I did wear layers.
Oh.
And look, that doesn't matter if this is the only part of my body that's cold. There's clearly something wrong with my hand.
Oh, it's like circulation.
Know how many layers I can wear.
I need to do like this. Is it acupuncture?
Something like that.
Get your hand acupuncture.
Right?
Just like your flow of your chi.
Yes. Ooh, my chi flow. Oh, look at you all talking about things.
I know stuff.
Look at you.
How do you know it's that? I think so. That's what the cartoons do.
Oh, jeez.
That's what the cartoons
do. That you got your information from a cartoon? That changes everything.
That's a medical cartoon?
A medical cartoon? Literally, the words you say don't make sense.
You're so cute.
They don't make sense.
You're so adorable.
No, they don't make sense, sweetheart. I got my hand here in front of the.
Oh, see, there you go.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You might just put like one mitten on.
No, it never works. It never works.
Just put one glove on.
Tammy's here, says, good morning. Happy Monday. Same to you, Tammy. Gigi's here, says, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. How are you today? Doing great. Aurelda's here, says, happy February. Yes, it is February. Can you believe that? Why is February pronounced or like spelled February? Like, is that how you're actually supposed to pronounce it? February? Nobody says it like that.
No, it must be an American thing.
I wonder, I might have to look like up the origin of the name of the month. Was it like a Greek person or, you know, like why?
You know, we do our
why
own
is it like
thing.
February?
We do our own stuff over here.
Yeah, in America.
Yeah.
Hashtag America. Yeah, Sylvia's here, says, good morning, everybody. TC's here, says, good morning. Yes, it is a good morning. I'm having a cold hand spell this morning, but that's okay. It'll heat up.
Say what's changed from normal?
I know, exactly. I have a cold hand spell every morning. Sometimes I don't. It don't be as cold, but yeah.
You need to get some of that acupuncture up in there.
Yeah, Mel Matthews is here, says good morning. Chris said, hey, people, it's mostly ear hustling today. My dad needs me to make him 1099 forms. What company does your dad have? That's awesome. I had to file taxes for the corporation that me and my sister started last year. Like, it was so dumb. I created 1099 forms for all of my different businesses as well. So, is there a day that you have to do that? Like, I thought it was January 31st, which if you're doing it today means it's late. Or like, what is the latest you can issue 1099s and like tax forms to others so that they can file taxes, you know? Because you can't be waiting on your job to get you a tax form like that you need to file.
I think those are mostly, they do those earlier.
Yeah.
I think they do earlier.
Alyssa's here, says happy Monday. Linda's here, says good morning, WAC fam, listening in. I'm glad you're here, Linda.
Good morning.
Gail said good morning, Autumn and Richard, with the snowflakes. Yeah, same here. Like, it was not, the ground was green and brown when we went to sleep. When we woke up this morning, it was white.
Gives you all those Christmas vibes. Yeah,
like I said, it never snows in December, but it always snows in January. I read this at 3 months until your cruise. Autumn and Richard. Yeah, I'm excited. Like, if it's still happening, but regardless, I'm glad to have a vacation banked away. Val's here, says good morning. Portia says, good morning, Autumn and Richard and WAC fam. Hello. He said, hey, yo.
Honestly, at this point, just getting back into society would be a cruise.
I know, right?
Like, in 3 months from now, we just go outside and like, hey, people.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still kind of nervous. Yeah.
No, I'm always nervous. It's my spidey sense team.
He said, wishing you all a magnificent, mandatory, meaty Monday. Thanks again, Autumn, for the moniker Heathloaf. I know, I saw that on your Instagram. Like, I'm obsessed. Yes, Heath made a video for how to make his smoked Heathloaf. Like, I'm very excited.
The smoker does not stop.
Dr. Watt said, good morning, WAC fam. Say a prayer or two for me. I'm back in the office full time. I know, and it took IT an hour to get my computer set back up. That is the most back in the office thing that could ever happen is having IT.
And I bet all they do is just power down.
Exactly.
Like, how do we get this?
My cousin Kim is here, says, good morning, everyone. New month, new goals. Absolutely. I still got the same goals. Well, I got new goals this week and this, this month, I guess. But
Goals are a monthly thing.
Goals are important. Exactly. Mel said no snow here. I mean, don't make that face. You should be glad. Like, snow's the worst.
I mean, just falling snow is awesome. It's just, I wish it could instantly disappear, like, after you finish playing.
Yeah, exactly. And then the weather would just immediately get warmer. TC said, any ideas from the family for a possible broken little toe, all bruised and swollen? Not looking forward to putting shoes on. What happened to your toe, TC? Was this when you were shoveling or something? I would say ice. If it's swollen, doesn't ice help with swelling? And then elevation, like wrap it so that you put as much like thickness between your toe and the shoe as possible.
Yes, ice, right? Elevation,
and compression. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, go get your toe checked out. Go get that toe checked.
Well, I mean, I give it a day or two. It's still bothering.
Yes, exactly.
You don't know if it's just a normal thing. You don't want a doctor bill for that. If it's actually fractured, then.
B says February has a Latin root for the word for land purification and prep for spring. Oh my God. It is also the last month added to the calendar. Why it has less days. So were all the days longer, or were all the months longer, and then they cut little bits off of each month to make February? Or were like just January and March super long, and then they just like chopped them in half?
That makes sense that it's all around farming or something like that.
Yes, I absolutely love that. Yes, Alicia said we got about 6 inches so far in Pennsylvania. The dog is so hype about it. Get to work from home, so I can't complain. Same. Milton loves it. He sat outside for like 30 minutes this morning while I was on the bike. No, I was watching him. No, I was watching him.
I don't think y'all protecting each other.
No, I was making sure he didn't go anywhere. But he sat there and,
ate some snow.
Yeah, we ate something. I don't know if it's snow. He's eating something back there, but it's too far for me to go check. I'm just like, what are you chewing, Milton? What are you chewing? But he sat back there. He sat outside for like 30 minutes. So it was great. CC said, Autumn, I love your pronunciations. It's just a little thing of mine. Like, regardless of how I pronounce something, I always like to know the proper way to pronounce it.
You definitely messed some pronunciations up.
But I know the proper way to say them. Dre's here says, good morning, just dropping in on my way to work. Well, glad that you're here.
It's funny hearing you talk to like some of your salon girls or something. It's very much like you're the lawyer in the room. What?
I am. I'm the boss.
You're very specific with your verbiage.
Yeah, I have to be.
Like all loosey-goosey with it. And you're like, precisely, this is this, and blah, blah, blah.
Okay, first of all, I don't sound like that. Secondly, no, I have to. That is just how I'm used to communicating in a corporate sense. Like, that is how, when it's time to do business, there are certain language words that you use, Val said all schools are closed here. It was supposed to be our first in-person day. That is the universe being like, skrrr. Not yet. So
no, you need to know your kids more. You need to learn them more. Keep them at home.
Yes, absolutely.
Keep the little munchkins at home. You need to learn all their habits.
Portia's here. Good morning. Holly's here. Says good morning, everyone. Chris said my dad has always had a small business. It's the main reason I absolutely did not want to ever have my own company. He does photography stuff. Check out Into the Night photo.blogspot.com. Thank you for making sure that we could see the URL. Yeah. I'm gonna copy that to save it for later.
That's really awesome.
Excuse me. Into the Night Photography. I love it. That is a great name. Everyone, I'm going to Okay. Let's see. Heath is here. Even if the cruise is canceled, you already made plans to come toward Houston, so don't cancel that and we can hang out. Well, those two have to go together, okay? So I'm only taking a plane trip to go on a cruise, and then I'm gonna take that plane trip back. So I can't just like take the plane trip, leave the cruise where it is, and then come back. No.
Next year.
No, and especially because that plane trip is a round trip with 7 days in between. Like, I'm sure I love Texas, but I can't stay there for those 7 days.
That's a 7-day pause in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not, I can't spend that time. But so what happens is, regardless of what happens with the cruise,
even in
that plane trip's going with it.
7 days in one city
is a lot. I mean, I was in Paris for 9 days, and we were just like, okay, I want to go
to truly visit a city. Like 4 or 5.
Yes.
Optimal.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's like the first 2 or 3 days. There'll be one day you rest in there and then get back to it. And afterwards, like, okay, how many sites can you see?
Fee says March was the first month at the time, and there were just 28 days left over for February. So there it is. What? So when did January? So was January at the end of the year? See, now I got to read up on all of this.
I mean, I'm pretty sure a bunch of stuff is arbitrary.
Brianna's here. Good morning.
Things.
Joe Ray is here. Good morning.
Sure the dates are just irrelevant. It's just like, we need to put a number here. Let's make it here. Until snow time. It's probably like from snow to summer to winter to fall. They like track harvest. The seasons.
Yeah.
And then at some point, some probably group of people was like, let's put numbers to that.
Well, yeah, time is a construct anyway.
Exactly. So it's like, we can call it whatever we wanted to call it, and that's what it is.
No, I get that.
That's what everybody agreed to.
I think that's funny.
Yeah.
Okay,
Welcome to history.
I know, right? All arbitrary.
Like most history, at some point, something was just created because of reasons.
He said, how boring. A hotel is cheaper than a cruise, so you will be saving money and you will get to see me. I know. Also, 3 to 4 days would be perfect. I know, right? So,
3 or 4 days.
But I'd have to get a hotel
7
in addition, because I still got that cruise money. It's not like I can cash out the cruise and pay for the hotel. But I mean, hopefully the cruise will happen as planned, because you're going anyway, right? Or at least you're going to be around there. We're definitely going to
3, 4, 5 days.
We're flying into Houston because that's where we're staying before we go to the port. So yes, well, as we get closer, we'll talk about plans. Heath. Not that we don't want to see you though, because that's like that'll be a highlight of the year. Also, come to Keto Palooza. That makes sense too. So,
worst case scenario, we'll see you next year.
Yes. Best case scenario, we'll see you in May. Yes. Second case scenario, we'll see you in September. Yes. Worst case scenario, we'll see you like way later whenever they reschedule the cruise. Yeah. Dana says, hi, everyone. Forgot my headset at home today. Going to be hard to sneak and watch at work now, but I'm here for the time being. Well, glad that you're here.
Hey, Dana.
Ooh, everyone, whoever. Dana is listening to this when she's supposed to be working. Can y'all hear me? No? Okay. I know. I'm such a hater. So, Aurelio said, what is the COVID cancellation policy for the cruise? Regular non-fundable plane tickets, all air travel complete 1 year from original date of purchase, not travel date. Yes. The cruise, they've given their policy. I haven't checked into it yet because, like I said, I know that it is transferable no matter what. So that's all I'm looking for. If I was if I was interested in getting my money back, I'd be a lot more in tune with like when, what are the conditions under which I would get all my money back. But I'm pretty sure that the transferable nature of the cruise is like, a lot looser than that. So, he says, okay, here you go. We have 2 extra rooms. You can just crash here. Different story, Heath. When you don't got to pay to stay, that is a lot more enticing. But once again, the plane trip and the cruise go together. Good to know, though.
And I was like quarantine for 10 days.
Good to know. We got a place to stay if we go in Houston.
Quarantine first.
Oh, okay.
Don't y'all know the rules?
No, I don't, because I haven't traveled anywhere. Brianna said, do you know which weekend in September Keto Palooza is? Yes, I do. It is the 17th through the 19th, 2021. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. Beth says, I'm so late. But you're here, though. That's all that matters. Yeah, it is September. See, she already knew it was in September. So I only had to give the dates. But yes, 17th, 18th, and 19th of September. I got an email from the hotel lady, but I have not read it yet. But I know that the email is there. So I will, like I said, as soon as we get that all situated and whatnot, tickets will go on sale. They go on sale to patrons first, and then they go on sale to the people that came last year second, and then they're you guys like general, but early bird. And then after the early bird tickets are gone, there'll be a limited number of early bird tickets, and then there'll be regular admission tickets. And your ticket to Keto Palooza includes, your access to all the, Keto Palooza events, but then there's a separate link to like book your hotel room. So
interesting.
Yeah. Dana said, luckily I'm one of the ones that have a door, not a cubicle. So my hateration did not work at all because you just closed the door.
Sounds about right, Dana.
So Already said, so the cruise counts airfare? No, the cruise is just the cruise, but they each have their own separate transfer refund policies, you know? So I know that you just basically said the airplane one from like a year from when you purchased the ticket, the cruise is something like transferable like that too. So. Yeah.
I'm sure they'll work with you, especially if you still plan on calling. I was just like, well,
he said, I'm flying into IAH, I'm pretty sure, because I would have remembered if it was called Hobby. Trey said, I'm a bit too extra to be a house guest. I'm a good house guest because we don't like take up room or need a lot, you know? So I don't, you know, like I just stay in the room, bathroom.
I'm pretty courteous, especially when I'm on somebody else's property.
Yes.
I don't really try to leave too big of a footprint.
Linda said, autumn is Super Bowl a yellow day. Yes, it is. So I am excited to have all sorts of keto treats that day. We are having burgers with sola buns, and we're having brats, like one brat each, because that's left over from a meal prep this week. And then we're having some of that awesome cream cheese dip that I made, a couple weeks ago for my whole TV thing. We're making that again. Then Richard is making bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers in the air fryer. Just a few though. See, the good thing about that is like you can make individual servings, you know, like we can just make 8, you know. And then I am baking the pure brownie mix. That's going to be the main dessert. But I've also given myself the leeway to have any of the snacks that are currently in my snack container that Richard has, you know, like Richard has my snack container upstairs somewhere. Cause I was like, take all these snacks. I don't want them, you know,
I'm hiding it, not in the closet.
But then on Super Bowl Sunday, he can bring the snacks down and I can be like, ooh, I can have snacks. But then whatever I don't eat, they just go right back away. Not in the closet. Oh, and I bought moon cheese. That's exciting. So
completely different.
Yes, it is a yellow day, which is why I am committed every single day leading up to then to be a green day. It's either going to be green. Dark green day for fasting, light green day for eating on plan. That's why I was so excited that yesterday was a green day, per the name of this live today.
Is that the name?
Yes, Green Day. Exactly, like the band. Also the band too. Could, go either way.
That's what I was thinking at first.
Yes.
I didn't know what you
meant. But yesterday was a great day. So I have a full day of eating coming out probably next week to talk about the meal. But basically it was 26 total carbs, 15 net carbs. So I'm really glad about that. And like I said, of the 26 carbs, 4 of those total carbs came from 1 teaspoon of erythritol, you know?
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it's just like basically I had no total carbs. And then like 6 of those total carbs also came from like the chocolate and the cocoa powder that I used to make my dessert. So yeah, it was just all the total carbs were for the desserts, but they were still whole, like homemade desserts that I got to control the ingredients that I used.
Nothing made in a factory.
Yeah, but my actual food basically was like 10 carbs, 10 total carbs.
Meat extravaganza.
It was a meat extravaganza. Yes, it was. Oh my gosh, my husband made for me delicious grilled hamburgers to which I added cheese and bacon and then mustard and hot sauce, which was really good. Then he grilled me some brats, which were just so good. Oh, it was so great. So all the stuff is so the brat had carbs. I was like, what had carbs? But yeah, the brats had carbs. And then I also brought back those Red's little sandwiches. And those only have 3 total carbs, the little eggs, the egg witches. Those were really great. So I was very, very satisfied with my meal prep. I was very satisfied with my dessert. You guys will see that on the video next week. And I was really satisfied with my macros. So I'm not going to lie, some creepy thoughts came in about just like, oh, let me see if I can find a snack here,
Even after the dessert?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, you had so much, though. It's like a big bowl.
I know. That does not matter. I know, right? But I did good about just being like, no, it will not be a yellow day. It will be a green day. So that is, so I was able to move past that. And then I was kind of busy the rest of the day, so I didn't think about it. So that was really good. But yes, it is a yellow day and I am excited about that.
You should.
Yes, absolutely. Looking at the comments, scrolling down.
Everybody's just talking amongst themselves.
Yes.
It's so beautiful.
He says perfect. IH is only about 20 minutes from me. Yeah, we're staying at some hotel in Houston, like the day before and stuff like that. I know, right?
So we might be able to do a drive by
at a barbecue spot or something like that. Kathy P and AZ says, "Oh, Tiny Sears says good morning, everybody." You're right. Kathy P and AZ says, "I'm the house guest that cleans the kitchen and cooks for everybody." No, that's not me. I'm the house guest that minds my own business. Like I don't get in anyone's way, but like I don't go out of my way to help anybody else's house.
Ahead. I mean, I guess that's one of those situations where you actually have to also know the house guests.
I agree. Like like if I was staying at like my mom's house or something like that, but like I don't know Heath's like kitchen schedule. Plus, to be honest, thanks, Kathy. I don't want you cleaning my kitchen. Like I like to have control over that space. Yes,
flour all over the counter. I'm making pancakes. Like nobody asked for pancakes.
Let's see.
No, but if they want it and you're willing to do it, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that is nice.
It's a wonderful situation.
That is nice.
That's very helpful.
Dana said, has anyone tried the Boo Keto bars? They are delicious, like keto cookie dough. Yes, I have tried them, and they are delicious, and that's why I won't buy them. Yes. Yay. They are really good. We had them. I had them for the first time. I think last year they might have put them in a keto crate. No, so it had to be 2019. They might have put them in a keto crate. But they also were at KetoCon 2019. And boy, if I didn't just keep walking by that one, be like, oh, let me try this one. Oh, let me try this one. Oh, let me try this one. Like those Boo Keto bars are awesome. Some of them have to be refrigerated, which is weird, but they taste delicious. Chris said if the cruise is canceled, it'll be credited for later. Debbie already has the 2022 dates locked in. Wow, that's dope. So yeah, for all we know, we'll just push it till 2022 because we're not like super hard pressed to do anything this year. We kind of just want to get back to normal.
Reality-based person. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
This year's going to be really slow, just like last year.
Yeah. Brianna said my mom made keto brownies and put peanut butter on top. So good. That sounds delicious for like the Super Bowl brownies. That's good idea. Kathy said I'm coming. Heath, get ready to shop for all the meat. So we'll all converge on Houston one of these times.
You might have to buy a refrigerator truck then and take it back.
Exactly. Holly said, Kathy, you can visit me anytime. I know she's going to be cleaning the house for you. Exactly.
Cooking and everything. So you come home to a meal. Like, okay, go ahead, girl. Write down a list.
Yes. Brianna said, I replaced some of my dinner last night with Prosecco to celebrate the snow day I have today. I'll still call it green. I was under my net carbs. If you're under your net carbs, that is all that matters. Is this my sister? No, it's my brother.
Good way to implement that.
Can't talk to you right now.
Good way to implement that into your day.
I know, right? Debbie's here says, good morning. He said, where's the 2022 cruise sailing out of? Hopefully Houston. They change places every year. That'll be a little different.
I'm pretty sure probably.
Matreya says, I just cannot sleep normally because my work schedule, has conditioned me to be up so early. Plus my coffee habit. It sucks for everyone all around to have one person awake at 4 a.m. Yeah, I probably wake up at like 6 o'clock though. Like we're like early. Like I'm an early riser. Plus he sleeps.
Sleeper. And when I'll hear you, won't care.
I'll probably get up and be like, I can afford to wake up at 4 and then probably get some stuff to do.
I've been around little munchkins my whole life, so I'm used to chaos around me.
Yes, and sleeping through it.
Yeah, so when
that's
you want to sleep,
funny. He says, Richard, you forget that I already have 2 refrigerators and 2 freezers. Yeah, so they can go meat shopping and still.
I'm talking about Kathy.
Oh, yeah, to haul it on home.
She gonna take one of your freezers with her?
Debbie said, it's a blizzard here, but I have to do my outside workout. Yeah, it was snowing.
Getting the meat back to 80.
It was snowing here a little bit, so I did ride my bike. I had my umbrella up, but I did ride my bike outside because the temperature wasn't too bad. So
no, I figured Heath's meat situation was fine. We're talking about if Kathy had to take it all back.
Yeah. D said, still can't believe that KetoCon is gone, just like that. You're right, just on some Thanos type.
Well, I mean, in my opinion, it just shows you it was built on sand.
It was very it was a very House of Cards type, to take one out, all collapsed.
In stone, everything was just floating. It was just like you move the foundation piece. The rest of that was just a bunch of people just wanting to be there for be their sakes.
Yeah, I know, right? But it was a great event. But yeah, it was clearly like they were very overtaxed. Yeah, exactly. Like
being held up by one company, one team. I mean, you would think though you could disperse it amongst, and people would raise it back up.
Well, it's not that. It's not that it all like fell on one person. It's that they didn't have enough cash flow to be able to like support not spending all that money as soon as they got it. You know, like for me, like here's what happened when you guys bought tickets for Keto Palooza. I put that money aside. Like I did not use that as current operating money because I was like, if anybody needs a refund or if anything goes wrong, I need to be able to have that money. What they did at KetoCon is they just spent all the money, you know,
that's not a good
to
business.
Like do. But I mean, if you have a reasonable assumption to like that you're going to put on the event and still make a F ton of money at the event.
No one prepares for a pandemic.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's just really what happened. It was just that like the cash flow, the model didn't allow for them to be able to sustain refunds and anything like that.
That's true. Well, they definitely weren't built on like sustainability. It was built on every year doing it right now.
That was just the crazy part.
Every year, do it right.
That said, I listened most days while working. I Googled boo as in BOO keto bars. When I heard you say they were delicious, I had to fish through the comments. Yeah, it's BHU. Yes. Boo. Yes. But they are boo. Not boo keto bars.
It's spelled like
Miriam's here says, hey, I love that with the second. Hey, Whack fam, how's everyone this fine Monday morning? We are great, Miriam. Glad that you are here. Mm-hmm. Let's see.
It's like boo.
Boo.
Boo bars.
Brianna said I had the Prosecco because my friends gave it to me as a gift for finishing grad school. I was waiting for a good excuse to open it. Well, that's awesome. Hello, finishing grad school is a good excuse for opening it. Reason, Mom's here says, alas, I made it. Good morning, Whack fam. Mom, to be honest, wondering where you were. So there's that. Yeah, I really was. I was like, where's my mom? She's probably like forgot that this, even happened. So
well, we found you, Christina.
Yeah. That's my mom's name. I know. TC said KetoCon just grew too fast. Yeah, like they just couldn't support like the aggressive growth, and then you keep wanting to make it bigger and bigger and bigger, but like you gotta.
And the business model wasn't based on sustainability.
And you're right, exactly.
Cash it in.
It was not sustainable. It was not on sustainability.
Again, it's built on sand. Like it wasn't built on long term. It was built on just having.
Holly said, "I know I will miss KetoCon, but I have not gotten a refund." Yeah, I don't think they're offering refunds. You just kind of have to charge it off with your credit card company. But yeah, I'm not seeking a refund as a business owner.
They took your money.
I just know how devastating that has to be, and I'm just like, well, that that it was good. Wow, I tried.
This is definitely a story for the future.
Yeah, it's a cautionary tale. So
remember this for the future. It's like the Fire Festival. Don't do that again.
Yes.
Let's not do that again.
Yeah, Chris said Keto Salt Lake lost over $3,000 on the refunds we issued, in case you're wondering. Yeah, like it costs money to refund because you have to pay to process that money, and then you have to refund the entire amount, but not the amount that you paid. Yeah.
I mean, even in worst case scenario, they probably wouldn't have been able to refund everybody's money anyway if they had the best business model. Just like I said, it was so grandiose every year. It was getting bigger and bigger.
Yes.
As soon as you hit the brakes on
aggressive,
it, fall off a cliff.
Yeah, that was really it was tough. Matreya said, selfishly, I was wishing I had the capital for and desire to run a food-based business. Stoka bars would be so missed. Yeah, I don't want to run a food-based business. Like it's so like the regulation that must come with it, and then the marketing and the margins. Like, I mean, good for them. But yeah, exactly. You just have to love it.
Like restaurants, same principle. Restaurants are designed for long pauses. It's like literally the cash flow has to keep getting re-put back into the pay and everything, the food costs and everything like that. The overhead,
new products, got to keep up with it. Yeah,
fun time. That's just the restaurants when they're talking about like the pre-packaged.
Oh stuff. Yeah, Lisa said, "Hey, Whack fam. Hope each and everyone is doing well today. We are definitely doing well.
Absolutely wonderful." It is a glorious Monday.
Maitreya said they're the only keto compliant bar I can take in my cycling shirt that doesn't get disgusted. Can you wear a fanny pack or something?
I was just gonna say that.
You might have to touch your skin.
You might have to go old school. just embrace the 70s and buy you a fanny pack.
Lisa said, has anyone tried the fruity flavored Catalina Crunch? Going to give it a try this morning. No, I've not tried the fruity flavored Catalina Crunch. I only have the cinnamon and the chocolate flavor that they sent me, and those are good.
The same shape?
Yeah, I think they are the square. Yeah, I would like for you and fruitier. Yeah, I would like for you to tell me how that tastes, because they were very like hearty and thick and fibery tasting, and I don't know if like the fruit would overpower that. So just let me know. So
I say you have to say Magic Spoon was mine.
Magic Spoon is delicious. Yeah. Maitreya said, just thinking about it makes me tired. Extra kudos for Miriam and Chris. Yeah, exactly. Good for them.
About what?
Having Keto Chow as a company. That's got to be tough, you know?
Well, that's a little easier because it's a powder and not like an actual, like, you know, cereal mix, you know, and stuff like that. Like powder should be a little easier than actual bars.
But you also got to think about like the vitamin, like the content, like the mixture that they have to get right. And then they especially have this element of having to educate the customer on how to use their product. So I mean, it's a lot. Like good for you guys.
Yeah. But I'm like anything you put like ready-made eatable stuff, then the factory line has to be that much more intense and everything else. I'm just saying it could always be harder.
Maitreya said cycling shirts have pockets across the back. It doesn't touch the skin, just hot. Yeah, you're right. A lot of stuff would melt.
Again, fanny pack.
Lisa said hearty, thick, fibery. Can't wait. No, have you never had Catalina Crunch before? Like maybe the way I'm describing it is not right, but it was a very hearty cereal.
Like shredded wheat or something like that.
I mean, the texture didn't like shred, but it was like filling. Yeah, it was very heavy. Like I ate 2 bowls of it, and then my stomach was just like, "Oh, bad idea," you know.
I get the whole shredded wheaty kind of vibe. If it was shredded wheat was a solid,
that's pretty much exactly. Now that is pretty much exactly what it is. Debbie said, "Has anyone tried
without the frosting?
The new keto cereal from Walmart?" No, I have not tried that. I bet it's delicious because I bet the ingredients aren't really good.
We have not seen these ingredients.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I bet
that's probably true.
I bet. Cece said, I'm okay without cereal in my life for now. That's how I feel too. I'm okay. Because I can't, like, cereal is not filling at all for me, especially the serving sizes, like 2/3 cup. No. I need at least 3 servings per bowl. And then I need 2 to 3 bowls. Like, so whether that's keto or not, it's not filling. And so if I'm going to have like dessert with my breakfast, like if I'm going to have 4 eggs and 6 pieces of bacon and like, you know, cereal's not going to be the dessert I need to go to. Like it'll be something else. I'd rather have like cheese snacks or something like that. So
that makes sense. That does sound like my wife.
Let's see. He said, folks keep telling me to open a restaurant, but opening a barbecue or Mexican joint in Houston is financial suicide as the market is oversaturated. I 100% agree.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I think everything in Texas would be barbecue and Mexican restaurants is rampant in Texas, right?
Yeah. Dee said try it both on its own and with milk, Lisa. Surprisingly, I loved it plain, and I'm a soggy cereal type person. Oh my God, Dee, first of all, I'm very sad that you're a soggy cereal type person. But I also do agree. I do like, they are very crunchy and substantial, like as dry bits as well. Like they would be something I wouldn't mind adding to like a trail mix because they're so like hearty. Like, you know, those chocolate chips, some nuts and seeds, like that would be good.
Soggy cereal is because there's certain, I think it just depends on the cereal.
Yes.
Because like
I try to avoid soggy cereal at all.
Well, I mean, like again, to go back to the shredded wheat thing, that's probably the one cereal that's a little soggy actually makes it like manageable.
I agree. It's tough to chew, to gnaw on otherwise.
If it's a flake or anything else, you do not want.
Yeah, you got to let that pebble. Yeah. I try to get rid of all the pebbles before they go. I do not
like soggy cereal.
Alyssa said, try the cinnamon Wonderworks. It was a tier 2 for me. Thank you for describing that in language I understand. The keto cereal from Walmart, meaning, it was good, but not good enough to buy. Yes. Someone gave it to her. She definitely eat it. Well, but it's like, don't need to purchase that myself. So I love it. Lisa said, never had Catalina Crunch before. This was an impulse buy when I took a trip to a local health food store. That's also what I was going to ask. Did you get it on the internet or in person? Because the only place we've seen them is Meijer, but we haven't seen and you're right, and Whole Foods, but we haven't seen the fruity flavor. It's only been the chocolate and like the cinnamon toast.
We haven't been to Whole Foods
in a while. We should have went to Whole Foods. But what we did see in Meijer like last week when we went shopping, which I was thrilled about, is Kiss My Keto.
Yeah,
they got some major shelf real estate in Meijer in the health food section.
Very happy
next to like all the gluten free and the almond milks and the milk alternatives. Like Kiss My Keto had like 2 shelves. I was like, oh crap! I'm so happy for them. No, they didn't. They did not. Dr. Y said the chocolate and peanut butter are okay. Good to know. See, I mean, like I said,
there you go.
Maybe I was gonna say maybe you'll buy some for the Super Bowl, but like that's a yellow day thing to me because like I'm never going to try to figure out a way to fit that stuff into my macros. Yeah, but like we don't need to do that. But yeah. Brianna said, I have avoided all keto cereals. I have no control when it comes to cereal. I will just eat the entire box in a day or two. Yeah, no, I'll eat the entire box or 2 in a day. Yeah, like that's how much I can eat.
Well, at least you know though, Brianna. So that's the key. If you know, keep that stuff away from you.
Erica said it's $7 for a small box at Walmart. Jeez Louise. Yeah. D said 2 bowls. LOL, I can hardly fit one of those bowls into my macros. That's what I'm saying. When I'm eating cereal, I'm not counting macros. Like I'm just pouring it and eating it. So that's why I can't have it. Like,
because it's not.
I'm not measuring the cereal. Keto, Dana says, how about the granola bakery? Keto granola, I have some coming this week. Strawberry vanilla, can't wait. That's great. That sounds good. I can't mess with keto granola. So.
Oh yeah, no, you can't mess with it because you don't like it. Though.
Yeah, because you love it once again, it's like cereal. I'll just dump it all out. Like
you can't do it because you love it too much, and you just eat the bag.
Yes, he says bacon and eggs over cereal. I know, right? I get it. I agree. When I am like eating for health and paying attention to what I eat, but when I just like, I love the taste of cereal and it's fun to eat.
When I was young, I mean, like my college days was the worst. When I was young, I told you we didn't have anything but Cheerios and cornflakes. So that was all my cereal. And I saw those boxes of Fruit Loops and stuff. I was like, wow, I wonder what those taste like. One day,
because y'all got plain Cheerios.
Yeah, one day I'll dream a dream that I once dreamed. Now, when I went to college, I literally went off the deep end, and I had every brand. Like I literally went out and bought like every colorful box. I had every brand, funny. And I would open as many as I wanted. And like, no, my dad, you can never open more than one box of cereal.
Me and your dad would have got along.
Oh yeah, no, it was strict as heck. So when I was in college, I also opened all them boxes. I never mixed though. That was one thing I didn't do. I never mixed.
No, I was never a mixer either.
I didn't want to mess the feng shui up. You know
the feng shui. Now he just saying stuff like feng shui.
That's what I'm talking about.
Maitreya said schoolyard snack cereal isn't that great by itself, but as an ice cream topper, it's nice texture and protein. I don't know. I would subscribe though. Big sale bargain only. Yeah, like I'm not buying any cereal. I would buy the cereal school. Because those frosted, those are delicious or high key. Yes. Aurelia says, yes, dark green equals fasting. Yep, green equals macro calories. You're right. Yellow equals keto calories, but over. And what is the Costco days? Those are red days. Yes. Those are red. Those are pretty much my 4 days. Dark green is fasting. Light green is.
Think of a traffic light.
Yeah. Light green is keto, stuck to my macros, good day. Yellow is like caution, keto, but over macros and probably just bad ingredients. Yes. And then red day is like, stop, that's all the sugar all the time. So
that sounds about right.
Yeah, exactly. The Gail said, who came up with the serving sizes anyway? That's such a ridiculous concept. Exactly.
Well, it always grinds your gears when it's.
And Gail says, does our bodies know what a serving size is? No, serving sizes are simply marketing ploys to make the product appear healthier, because when you look at the box, you can see like, oh, this is only 150 calories, but what you don't realize is that the serving size is a quarter cup. If they put a real adult serving size on there, they can't put like it's 450 calories and 70 grams of sugar. Like nobody wants to see that.
By serving size.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a little bit small.
Exactly. They can't do that. Exactly. So TC said Costco bright red day. You're right.
No, as far as serving size go too, for you, I've noticed your serving size issues.
Oh, schoolyard snack cereal school.
Your serving size issues come when it doesn't add up to the total amount in the package.
Yes.
It's like the 5 things in there, and the serving size is like
3
or 2.
Like 2 or 3, and it's just like, what am I supposed to do with this?
It's like one extra.
What was I telling you guys? Was it a pizza or something where there were 11 servings in the in the pizza? And I was like, I'm supposed to cut this up 11 ways?
No, it's 8 slices.
Or an even number, but I was like 11. Okay, so schoolyard snacks. Then I think it is the cereal school. No, it is not. It is Magic Spoon. That's what I'm thinking of.
That's what I said.
Magic Spoon with the awesome bright colorful boxes. Those are delicious.
Bright colorful cereal too.
Yeah, and the bright colorful and that hot pink cereal that we had. So
and they make the blueberry. They all look like Cheerios. That's what I love. It gives me the childhood mentality. It's actually good.
Yes. What Magic Spoon?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean it was good. That's what I'm saying. But that you can still overeat too much of that.
I've never eaten. Like I said, I was over just a plain Cheerio.
Yeah.
So it was like I never had the honey one or whatever.
Yes.
Everybody normally
honey nut. Those multigrain Cheerios are delicious. I didn't even have to add anything to those either. Mm-hmm. Cece says, so Autumn over macros is yellow. Yes. So like yellow day used to mean like binge keto day, like 6 Quest bars and like a whole thing of moon cheese and all that stuff. But this year, like so far in January, I've gotten to the point where like I'm really like snacky, nibbly, where I'm like, I will, say my serving size is like 1 serving of pork rinds. I'll have like 2 or 3 in addition to all the food in my meal prep. Like I was just overeating. If like I was only supposed to pour 1 serving of almonds, I would get 3 servings of almonds, And so these aren't like bad. That's what I'm saying. We aren't bad. They're not bad days as in I'm like, oh, I have like all these Quest bars, but I'm just not sticking to my plan. Yes. I'm eating more than I set out to. And my plan is fulfilling. My plan is good quality food at good macros, but I was just eating extra because I wasn't being disciplined.
Do you think that is?
Because I'm a compulsive eater and it feels good to eat. And so I just like to do it.
As long as you're honest with yourself.
Yeah, no, that's really what it was. But I recognize I cannot reach my goals compulsively eating. Like I can't reach my goals if I continue to eat like that.
That's true.
So I switched it to mean any day that I go over my plan is going to be a yellow day because I got to be stricter with it because I was like, oh, well, I only had almonds. That wasn't that bad. Or only had extra pork rinds or like a spoon of nut butter. Like these weren't super bad things.
We tell ourselves.
But yeah, they were just these small rationalizations but then I'd look up and be like, why am I not losing weight? Well, girl, like you're overeating every day, So it does add up. Holly said, I have not tried Magic Spoon because I didn't want to pay $10 for a box. Also true. Cereal is also something to where I don't need it enough in my keto life in order to pay that much for it. Yeah. So
it's one of those extra perks. Like if you really want to treat yourself one weekend kind of thing.
Yes. Cece said, Autumn, how's the counting total carbs for you? I don't like it. I mean, honestly, with a meal prep like I had yesterday, it's delicious. Like I have 26, so having 20 might make me mad because I definitely have to cut out my chocolate dessert. Yes. But I'm okay with eating 26 total carbs. But the burgers and brats that I had, absolutely delicious. Arutha said, Keto Connect has hot cereal made with hemp hearts. OMG, the Almond Joy one is heaven. Nuts, coconut, Lily's chocolate chips. I saw that in the Instagram group, and I might have to make that. Yes, it was absolutely.
That does sound really nicely complicated.
Yeah, he said it's like porking good. The serving sizes are hilarious. The whole small bag is realistically a serving for one person. Exactly, but what are there, 3 or 4 servings in there? I was like, this one bag is a 1 serving. What are you talking about?
Can you imagine if they actually package stuff by the serving size?
Exactly.
Like how hilarious people be up. This is
But the one thing I don't like about the porking good serving size is that that's how they keep everything 0 carb, because the serving is so small that it's like, oh, technically there are 0.25 carbs. you know, but I'm like, if I eat this whole bag, how many carbs are in it? I usually give it 2 carbs, but still, they get some on nerves.
Yeah,
okay.
That's true.
So
it's just the funny ways they can finagle the numbers.
I ate yesterday. Like I said, all that, like 2,700 calories, 26 total carbs. It was awesome. Stepped on the scale this morning. No gain or loss. That's a win for me, dog. So like
it was an eating day too.
Like I said, it was a hefty eating day.
You were amazing.
My husband grilled me some meats. Yes, he did. So
you're so cute.
Aurelia said, well done. Yeah, hello. I'm Autumn. I'm a compulsive eater. Yeah. I mean, that's really what it is. Like, I'm not, don't get me wrong. My binge tendencies, like, are always, like, I don't feel bad about binges. Like, they're conscious decisions that I am in control of. I will go buy a pizza, buy a tub of ice cream, with the intention of like, oh, I'm finna eat all this, you know, but not in a way that makes me feel bad about myself. Yes. But it's my compulsive eating nature that's like, I grabbed one. Oh, I'll just grab another one. You know, I'll just grab another one.
These are on red days, right?
No, these are on like, that's what makes my day yellow. Okay. You know, is like
the same mentality.
It's the same, you know. So it's just like it's my compulsive nature to be like, okay, let me find something else. Okay, I'll just get that. Okay, I wasn't going to, but I see it, so I'm just going to take that. You know, that's why I had Richard have to take it out of my sight because I have a problem with like just seeing it and walking away. Well, now, sometimes like I'm in a place where I can do that, where I can open up the cabinet. There's like 6 Quest bars, but only one fits into my meal prep. So I'm just going to take one and leave the rest for meal prep. But then there's times where I'm just like, oh, now I'm going to open and get another one. Oh, now I'm going to open and get another one. Oh, now I'm going to open it. It's just like,
I was going to say just the act of opening it. If you're opening and looking is like, if you're opening, you don't know what you're doing. It's a dangerous scenario to get into because then you're just like, what do I want?
Yes.
What can I? Then he's like, I will take these 3 things.
Yeah. Jim said he agrees. Yeah, I know. You know, that's what it's that the compulsive nature of my eating is what is most destructive. Like, because the binges are so few and far between and that they're rarely unplanned. Like a couple days last year, it was just like yesterday turned into a yellow day because I just couldn't stand it. I had to eat everything. But most days I'm just like, I'm gonna kill that. Like on something like Super Bowl Sunday, like I'm gonna kill that, you know? And so those work better for me than those. No, all the brownies, right? So, so I am, but the total carbs yesterday worked great. It was really delicious. It was really nice. Yes. Okay. Well, I gotta get to work. Today's a shop day, even though I was there yesterday. Now I gotta do like other shop stuff today. And I'm getting my hair did while it's snowing, but that's okay. It's gonna be all wrapped up. So, yeah, I know, right? So everyone have a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Bye.
You're so beautiful.
No, bye.
Come here.